This is a very special wedding for me, of course, because this is the first time I've been able to do a wedding for one of my friends' children. So this is very special for me, especially as though it is very dear to our family. We live with Padma in Gaurangi, and of course, dear Raj is over there, so don't ever forget that he's always with you. He always will. So, to start us off, before we do any ceremony, we know that our ability is very limited. Our ability to do anything is by the mercy of the Lord. The demigods, the most powerful superintendents of the material energy, they even understand this. So whenever they're confused as to what to do, and if you don't think I'm confused and nervous right now, you don't know anything. So we have to petition the Lord for His mercy. When the demigods know to do this, they go straight to Dvi, and there, on the ocean of milk, they petition Lord Vishnu by saying the very ancient and beautiful prayer, Purusha Sutta. Samritam Prashadajam, Pashugam Stagam Chakre Vayavyane, Aranyan Gramyashchaye, Tasmad Yogyat Sarvahutaha, Richa Samani Jagyare, Chandam Si Jagyare Tasmate, Yajas Tasmad Ajayata, Tasmad Ashva Ajayata, Ye Kecho Payatata, Gavo Hajagyare Tasmate, Tasmad Jata Ayavaya, Yat Purusham Vyadaruhu, Katira Vyakalpayane, Mukam Kim Asya Kaubahu, Kavurupada Vuchete, Ramanom Samukamasi, Bahurajan Yakrita, Arutanasya Yadvaishaha, Padyam Shudro Ajayata, Chandrama Manaso Jata, Chaksho Suryo Ajayata, Mukad Indrash Chagnishcha, Pranad Vayurajayata, Navya Asidam Tariksham, Shirshno Dyao Samavartata, Padya Bhumir Desha Shrotate, Tata Lokagama Kalpayane, Vedaham Edam Purusha Mahantam, Aditya Varnam Tamasa Stupare, Sarvani Rupani Vichitya Diraha, Namani Kritva Vivadane Yaraste, Tata Purastadyam Uda Jahara, Shakra Pravidvan Pradishash Chatasra, Tam Evam Vidvan Amrita Ihabhavati, Nanya Panta Ayanaya Vidyate, Yagyena Yagyam Ayajakta Deva, Tani Dharmani Pratamanya Sene, Teha Nakama Himana Sachante, Yatra Purve Sadhya Santi Deva, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now Vidura will walk you and all of us through Achman. In front of you there each is an Achman. Vidura, go ahead.
First, pick up the Achman spoon in your right hand and place a drop of water into the palm of your hand. And tap to the side. Now, take some more water and place one drop of water into the palm of your left hand. And cast it to the side. Now, switch the Achman spoon to your left hand and place 3 drops of water into the palm. Again. Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Place another drop of water into the palm of your hand. Now place 2 drops of water into the palm of your hand. Om Narayanaya Namaha.
Om Narayanaya Namaha.
Place another drop of water into the palm of your hand. Now place 3 last drops of water into the palm of your hand. And repeat after me. Om Madhavaya Namaha.
Om Madhavaya Namaha.
And 6. Now place the last drop right here. Now repeat after me. Om. Apavitra. Pavitra va. Sarva. Vastam. Katopiva. Yasmaret. Pundarikaksha. Sabhaya. Yantara. Suchihi. Shri Vishnu. And the translation to that is, whether one is pure or impure, or whether one has passed through all the stages of life, if one simply remembers the lotus-eyed word, Pundarikaksha, he'll be purified within and without.
Om Jnanitimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Karamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudhadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Sagajatam Sahagana Bhagavatam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijarasahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Param Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Shah Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopina Kanta Namostute Taptakanshana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sukadevi Radhamami Hare Priye Vanshakalpita Rupyascha Kripasindhubhye Yacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaurabhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. What makes life very auspicious is the presence of Vaishnavas. Vanshakalpa Turyascha. Vaishnavas can fulfill all one's desires. One may ask, even material desires? But there's nothing really that pleasant about material desires. Spiritual desires, that's what the Vaishnavas give. And it takes a community of Vaishnavas to raise Krishna-conscious children and to change the world. When Srila Prabhupada came, of course, he was all alone. But he didn't stay all alone for long. Because of his presence, he brought us many wonderful, beautiful Vaishnavas into this world. And now, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada's disciples, so many other devotees have come. And that is why we're sitting here today, Padma, Gopi, and Sri Arjuna. I'm also very fortunate on this day to sit here with all of you, and especially to look at two couples that were married here last year. Sean are here, Viva Svan and Ananda Rupa. So I feel like you're getting special mercy by having their blessings, that you're going to also have wonderful marriage, which is very special. On this day, I'll just say a few words before we begin the yajna. Many people will tell you, of course, this is a wonderful day, and they'll say this is your day. But I am actually here to remind you that this is not your day. This day has never been about you. This marriage will never be about you. And the minute it becomes about you, that's when the whole thing is over. See, because when you say us, and even it's just the two of you, it just becomes extended selfishness. And at one point, then there'll be some kind of break. Because your selfishness will be a little different from hers and vice versa. But if together, the two of you are working to please Krishna, then there's going to be no problem. That's how you keep a marriage together. And anyone that's sitting here who's had a marriage that goes on for years, has been trying to serve Krishna, they'll tell you that secret. They'll say, you know what, sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's blissful. But no matter what proves that I love Krishna is that I have Krishna's devotee with me, and I take care of him or her despite all the different obstacles in life. That's what you're supposed to learn from marriage. We come into this material world because of selfishness. Icha dvesha samutena dvandva mohina bharata sarva bhutani samaham sarge yanti parantapa. Because we have icha and dvesha. Icha, desires, separate from Krishna, and dvesha, an envy of Krishna. Or some distaste for him having the position that he's got all the control. So we come here. What is the process by which that can be removed so that we can return to the spiritual world? That's freeing our heart of this type of desire. And what better way to free our heart than to learn how beautiful love is by having the opportunity to serve devotees. And in a Krishna conscious marriage, you have an opportunity on a daily basis to be with one of Krishna's devotees and to serve them. And not only that, this is the wonderful thing about Krishna conscious marriage. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastrahoy, Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhihoy. You can bring sadhus into this world. This is your job as a grahasta. The brahmacharis, they're engaged, they're going out and they're preaching every day, and they're distributing Srila Prabhupada's books, and they're giving Krishna consciousness to others. You're able to bring as many children into this world as you can, and from the very beginning, give them Krishna consciousness. What a wonderful opportunity. And of course, the two of you know because you both come from very nice Vaishnava families. Now you get the wonderful opportunity to give this to them, to pass on this gift, and to help bring a soul into this world, and at the very beginning, give them something wonderful. You know, you'll get these people, you're just stupid. That's all that can be said of these people. Yeah, you think Donald Trump's bad. Wait till you sit in one of my classes for an hour. I don't mind saying things I'm going to say. They'll say that people who want to have kids are selfish. There could be nothing further from the truth. Anyone who takes a vow to get married and to bring children in this world, there's nothing selfish about them because it requires all your selflessness to do those things. Vivaswan will tell you how many times he has to wake up at the night to take care of that beautiful baby. Your parents will tell you, yeah, he's wonderful. How many times that they had to get up for you. But you don't mind that. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when he's describing what makes Krishna happy, he says, even if it inconveniences me, if that gives you pleasure, that's my greatest pleasure. So every day you get to think, I get to take care of Krishna's devotees. And that's wonderful. That's selflessness, not selfishness. And that's the type of selflessness we need to cultivate in order to go back to Goloka Vrindavan, that very place where selflessness and love permeates in the atmosphere. That's what we want. And that's available to us if we sincerely take care of it in this ashram. Of course, every ashram requires selflessness. The brahmachari has to get up early, he has to serve his guru faithfully, the grahasta has to serve his wife, has to serve the kids, has Vaishnavas constantly in his house serving them. The Vanapras has to do austerities and go and give Krishna consciousness to others. What to speak of a sannyasi, how often they're giving themselves. Now, it's not going to say, though, that this is going to be easy at times, because we're conditioned. And that's not even the half of it. There's going to be many people that are going to come and try to thwart your endeavors. You're going to say, I have my focus, I've read Srila Prabhupada's books, I understand what Srila Prabhupada wants. And then there are going to be those that come and constantly try to thwart you. Out of envy, failure, something. But you can't be disturbed by this. Because if you do, you'll easily be side-railed from what you have to do. And you have to stay focused because your family will depend on it. And many other people depend on it. But the wonderful thing is, for all the naysayers you will have that will try to come and impede you, you have this great, wonderful group of devotees that you can go to and you can seek their help and you can seek inspiration. When I first got married, I often felt that I was doing this alone with very little help. And now by Krishna's mercy, especially in Deva Madhava Prabhu's mercy, and he's brought together so many wonderful devotees here. And now I no longer feel that way. I feel that I have so much help. And we can see that and see how things are getting better and know that we're going to change the world. And if we don't believe that, we have no place being here or being in our parampara. Our Guru Srila Prabhupada was never set his sights low. He aimed for the sky. And he said specifically that in the future, people will remember that the Hare Krishna movement saved humanity. You have a wonderful part to play in that by now showing a wonderful example of what a loving, committed couple is like. And when other people see that, they're going to be inspired. Because you know how many people don't even know how to keep a marriage together. They don't know what it takes. But if you can imbibe that, you can help them, and they want help. People want help. They want help. They want to know, how do I raise my children? How do I have good families? And not just keep something together, but how can we be happy and thriving? And you're going to show them. And best of all, you have all these devotees that are going to help you. So sometimes you may think, what am I going to do? You don't have to worry. There's all these people, all these wonderful devotees. You do this, and I have full faith in you, because I've known this beautiful girl since she was just a little girl. And she's always been just the most loving, radiant personality. And I can just think what type of wife she's going to be and what type of mother. It's going to be wonderful. Isn't it? And you're wonderful too. When I met Sri Arjuna, I thought this is a good guy. I told him, he'll remember that first day, he said, you need to get married. Did I tell you that? Yeah.
First hour you told me.
First hour. I'll get there one day. I said, you need to get married. We're gonna get you a good girl. And I remember when I first sent him pictures of you. And I said, there was this one picture of her, and I thought, he's going to fall in love with her when he sees that picture. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure that's the one that did. She's kind of looking like this. I said, he is done for.
Is it true?
It's true. You've already seen it, Mom.
I know what it takes. And now look at him. He's sitting here, right? And he followed my advice. This is proof, everyone. Always listen to Jambavan and knows what he's doing. Just got to follow his lead. And he's sitting here now. And you know what I liked about him? I thought, here's somebody who's responsible, dutiful. That's wonderful. I mean, and knowing that Mayapur is my friend, we've been friends for so long in Champakulata, and we're all Govardhan Vasis together, that I have a very great duty. I can't just give him any guy to his daughter, but I gave him somebody wonderful, so I'm sure he's going to be very happy with it.
He said you're okay too.
And last but not least, I was thinking of this the other day when I thought about this. I said, if I could go back and fix anything I did when I was young, one of the biggest things I did wrong early in my Krishna consciousness was not that I didn't love my wonderful wife, but that I let stress get in between the two of us, especially my our early years of our marriage. Because we don't have any problems ever now, do we, dear? See that smile? You can trust that. Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah.
Look at her. Yeah, she gets shy still. Padma's going to be like that. You can embarrass her anytime, even if she's older. But that was one mistake that I had made. So I was thinking about that to tell you, because you have a similar nature to me, I could tell in some ways. But the older me is telling the younger you that I used to be. Like, how old are you now? I was 20, almost 21 when I got married. So you guys are quite similar to me and my wife. I'm feeling old now. Don't let other things get in the way. Remember that the two of you are working together, and it's going to be stressful at times, but don't take it out on each other. Always try to talk about things and keep that in focus. Don't ever let that get between you. Last but not least, when this gets crazy, and sometimes you feel like the world is weighing down your shoulders, and this is very hard, because you know that you have a goal, what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to love her and to give the world something wonderful, but it seems that it's working so much against you. Remember the wonderful words of Neil Peart. If the future is looking dark, we're the ones who have to shine. And if there's no one in control, we're the ones who draw the line. Though these may be trying times, we're the ones who have to try. And though we know that time has wings, we're the ones who have to fly. Hare Krishna. Like the Sankalpa.